Hi everyone, Jewel here with you with J7409 Weather. I want to apologize to all my weather subscribers and warriors out there. My arms are in braces and now my leg is in a brace. I haven't been feeling well. But on top of that, I've just got my computer where it comes on again. It just went blank and went black, and I really don't know why. This is the second time this has happened to me, but I've just got it back, and I want to get the weather out to you. So let's turn it on. This is the NAM map. As you can see, the 3 km right here. Here's your timestamp. As you can see, all kind of things are going to be happening. My goodness gracious, it's looking like up in the northeast, you're going to get some snow starting tomorrow at some point, lasting through maybe Saturday. Might even get a little snow in northern New Jersey areas up in here. Rain is coming, and we've got some severe weather. We all know it's turned much cooler over in these areas. As you can see, these blue dotted lines have moved down. They're going to move down a little further. It's much, much colder at my house than what it looks like right now. We haven't got out of the 50s today. Nighttime lows in the 40s, and by Saturday night we will be in the 30s. Yes, this cold air is going to be coming down, and I told you guys about, it was last week sometime, this cold air was coming, but I had no idea that it was going to be as cold as it is and last as long as it does. So, fire weather going on, all sorts of things. I'm going to turn this on and let it roll. We do have this unusual weather pattern, and it's evolving across North America, and it's going to lead to this widespread rain and thunderstorms. They should move across the central and eastern United States before a late season snowstorm becomes increasingly likely with this event. Currently, it's in development stages across the high plains. We have a Pacific front that's moved through the western U.S. It's forecast to interact with a stationary front, and it's leading to the formation of a low-pressure system over the central plains. Now, a swath of rain and high-elevation snow over the central plains should be going on later this afternoon into tonight, with a swath of rain and high-elevation snow across the northern Rockies. Now, it's looking like it's going to quickly expand eastward into the central plains ahead of a developing system. Where you heard me say severe weather, we can have some severe thunderstorms that's going to be possible tonight, and I'll get to all that in a moment. Now, the vigorous dynamics associated with the developing system will likely bring a period of enhanced rainfall and thunderstorms eastward through the mid-Mississippi and Ohio valleys tomorrow, while several thunderstorms are possible across the deep south. In the meantime, this unusually cold air mass for this time of the year is forecast to plunge southward into the Great Lakes toward the eastern U.S. Now, this is going to set the stage for late season snow event to occur for the interior northeast beginning Friday tomorrow, as a low pressure system continues to intensify while moving quickly across the Tennessee Valley into the central Appalachians. Now, it is much colder. We're usually where I live in the 80s most of the time, or high 70s, low 80s every day. We hadn't even hit 60 hardly. It's chilly-willy for this time of the year. It's just a mess, folks. The weather is topsy-turvy for sure. Now, as this develops, it's looking like the rain is going to change over to wet snow, and some of it possibly heavy over the central Appalachians tomorrow. And then blusterly winds and colder air is going to rush in on the backside of this storm, and by tomorrow night, the low-pressure system is forecast to further intensify and it looks as the storm center is going to skirt the New England coast. It appears that interior New England will see significant amounts of wet snow, with northerly winds becoming increasingly strong and gusty late tomorrow night into Saturday morning. Now, this unusually cold air mass from eastern Canada, it will be pulled southward down into the eastern U.S. behind the storm, resulting in widespread record low temperatures spanning as far south as Alabama and Mississippi Saturday. You're going to see a difference in your temperatures. Trust me, it's going to be colder. But then there's record heat out in Southern California in the desert Southwest and the Southern Rockies. And we got very high fire danger weather going on, folks. And this is a good chance for wildfires to develop with very low humidity and gusty winds over much of the parts of Florida. And lastly, an Alberto Clipper is forecast. Can you believe this, folks? It's looking like an Alberto Clipper's forecast to spread rain and mix wintry precipitation into the northern plains and parts of the northern Rockies Friday and Saturday morning. Now, as we look at the categorical outlook for severe weather and thunderstorms, this is what it's looking like. Severe hail, damaging thunderstorm gusts are expected late this afternoon into tonight across parts of the southern and central plains, as you can see. We got regular old thunderstorms going all the way up to South Dakota, all the way down into Texas and around. Maybe a thunderstorm over here in Mississippi and western Tennessee. But all kind of things are going along with it. So far as tornadoes, that's kind of low, but it's still there. You need to watch out in Texas and Oklahoma at a 2% chance. But the wind is going to blow for most of the state of Oklahoma and parts of Texas. Looking like the highest chance of these high gusty winds, they're outlined in the black as you can see, are going to be in Oklahoma for the wind. And hail, large hail. That's right, you can expect some large hail from the Texas Panhandle moving on across up into Oklahoma in these areas at a 15% chance. Now, it's looking like the water vapor loops are showing a short wave trough that's digging southeastward and across western Kansas. Now, this feature should help initiate these thunderstorms along with an approaching cold front that I told you about. And most of these thunderstorms should happen this evening across parts of southern Kansas and northern Oklahoma, perhaps into northeast Texas Panhandle, as you can see some here. And it's looking like all of the current indications that are this activity will initiate late this afternoon and then after dark. Now, if you happen to get an earlier storm, the primary threat's going to be that large hail. And this large hail after that will continue as I have showed you. So, looking like later you're going to get these thunderstorms, these gusty winds, and this large hail. And there's a very good possibility it's going to continue through tonight at some point. And that's a check of your weather. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. I love you all so much. Thanks for everything you do for me. Thanks for the prayers. I sure need them right now because I'm in an awful lot of pain, folks. And like I say, I'm in my braces. So, with that all said and done, y'all take care of yourself and you stay safe. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so very much for watching.